For the Pro Stars team, here is Janet Lynn.
Well, Janet, really you have two careers because you've got a family of 3 children. Does that make it tough having to go away from them at times?
Oh, it makes it really hard. And it's really hard when I'm at home to try to divide my time between the two, because whatever I do, I like to do it 100%. So I feel like I've been giving 200% and I'm getting pretty tired. It is real difficult, and my family is my first priority.
Are the children old enough to know what Mummy's doing?
They're starting to understand what I'm doing. They keep telling me they want me to stay home now.
And the family, all 3 children, and Janet's husband here for this competition at the Capitol Center. And the loudest cheers came for Mum from the 3 youngsters.
As you know, Ted, I am probably the world's #1 fan of Janet Lynn, and she has something that is ethereal and mysterious and magical in the same way that the Protopopovs have. When she skates, she seems to blossom on the ice and transforms into an entirely different personality on the ice.
Very few people could skate to this type of spiritual music.
I think one should mention here that Janet has a knee injury and is unable to jump, which makes it very difficult to compete in the technical part of the competition when you cannot fight and combat your competitors with jumps. And so what we're seeing here is the art of skating and edges and stretching that is, for the most part, unseen in amateur competition. Sometimes it's refreshing to see skating when it is just skating, and in the competitions that we see in world and Olympic competition, there's such an emphasis on jumps that we hardly ever appreciate the art of skating, the edges, the way that skaters can move on the ice. And here, without jumps, we can see that Janet is an artist and that jumps are actually quite unnecessary for the performance. I would say, Ted, however, this is the technical part of the competition, and I don't think that without jumps that one can really hope to get the top marks, but we'll see what happens here.
Janet skating for the Pro Stars. Her arch rival in the ladies' individual competition, of course, Dorothy Hamill, who will skate after her.
And the scores for Janet Lynn: 9.7, 9.8, 9.8, 9.9.
That is Barbara Ann Scott's mark.
9.8, 9.9.
That is Aya Zanova's mark, the two 9.9s.
I think the 9.9s are a little high, but it was a magical performance.